Okay, so interesting. Let's take a look. The first two cards are about your money and your property, your finances. They're Pentacle cards. The last card is the Hierophant card, the Major Arcana. All right, I love how these two go together. One's the Four and one's the Page. So let's look at this together. All right, so the Four of Pentacles usually reminds me of feeling a little bit miserly with your money. That's sort of the textbook definition of the Four of Pentacles. Maybe being protective of your money, watching your finances, watching your bottom line, not overspending. And this could be for very many different reasons. It could mean that you're going on vacation and you have a budget. It could mean that you have car repairs, or you're going to purchase a new car this summer and you have a certain price in mind. And you know, if it's, let's just say 28,000, and you're just like, I don't want to go over that price. And then you're going to be talking to the salesperson. It's like, nope, this is how much I'm paying. That sort of thing. Any type of also financial planning could be under this card. Talking to a financial planner. Some of you, you're getting your mortgage refinanced or taking out a loan against your house loan. So that feels like that's first and foremost on your mind is, how can I use my money wisely in this mid part of June and going forward? Well, the interesting thing that comes up next is the Page of Pentacles. So this is a youth, right? The Page is usually younger, and the Page is bringing new news of money. So, and it's almost like he's wanting to give a fifth pentacle to you. It's about a 3/4 pentacle. So this is showing a new way. It's not complete. The plan or the project is not complete yet, but it's an idea you may have. You may think, you know what, I can sell something online. I have a way of making, I don't know, nice keychains, or, you know, that people won't lose into art. You know, it looks very artistic, or it's larger. I don't know why I got that, but just something that you could put on eBay or online and sell. It might be someone coming to you saying, hey, you know what, we could do this together. What do you think about that? So that might be an idea to help you out with this bottom line. I'm going to look in my crystal and see if there's anything else that comes up for you, Scorpio. Remember, this is for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Always watch your moon and rising as well. This is a general reading. Well, there's definitely leverage. I'm getting the word leverage. I'm also getting like-minded partnerships, friendships come into play here. You might want to be, you might want to talk to some people, be doing business with people that are close to you, or either they're not new to your life. That's what I'm feeling. Or at least not one of them. I'm seeing actually 3 people. So the third person could be friends with this person that you do know, if this makes sense to you, because I am seeing up to 3. All right, so that could formulate into a new business for you. That would be exciting for you, Scorpio. Extra money, incremental income for expenditures, all those fun things that come up. And we're like, you know what? I wish I had a savings account, or I wish I had a 401k. Not really a 401k, more of a savings account, something that you could dip into if you needed the money. And play and have fun as well. Okay, and then the last card is the Hierophant card. And this is usually represents a traditional organization with possibly spiritual practices. As you can see, he's very much draped in sort of cloak-like spiritual draping. There's 2 keys here, and these keys to me feel like they are to unlock codes, unlock in what's empowering and enlightening to you. It's teachings, it's unlocking the mind. a scholarly pursuit of spiritual understandings and rites and ceremonies. So these keys feel like they have they're to the door of more understanding. So you guys might really be in a spiritual mode. Look in your at your chart, if you know your astrological chart, and see where your houses are this particular month. Also the new moon that's going to be coming up, because I do feel like that this may be in a more playful way with, again, these friends that are offering these opportunities for more money. This might be in a sort of playful way, or maybe it's internalizing how you can lift your spiritual understanding of life. It's usually within social and cultural customs and formats and schedules. So you might be into some of that, some rites and ceremonies. You may be going to a seminar, something interesting for you all to do towards the end of June or sometime this summer. This may be coming up for you. All right, let's go ahead and pull some clarification cards. Okay, well, this one right off the top wanted to come up, so let's pull it. Well, the High Priestess. Okay, well, this is perfect to what I was saying about the Hierophant, because this is spiritual understanding. She is the psychic woman of the whole deck. She's just like Psychic Mama. She has her moon right here, so and her feet are on the moon, which I love. So she's like saying, hey, this intuition, I have that. She works with it. She goes into her inner self to explore what to do next. She knows the tides of when the tide is in and the tide is out. She understands those cycles that we go through. But she's very intuitive. She goes with her intuition. She has the scroll here. She has the cross. She has another moon up here. So she's surrounded by moon power, intuitive moon power. You'll really pay attention to, I'm doing this on June 4th, I believe. Pay attention to the new moon, if you will. Very important for you. And I believe that's towards the end of June. Let's just say 24th, 25th. Take a look at that. All right? Your intuitive abilities are going to be very high. And the Empress comes up. So you have some feminine aspects here, Scorpio. The Empress is the archetypal mother. And look what she has. I love this. She is also standing on the moon. She's, because the feminine represents intuition. And we have two very, very intuitive women. Both have crosses. Look at that. The lotus flower. Her shield, so she knows how to protect herself, and yet she knows how to make things blossom. Here's the running water for her emotions and her psychic abilities. Wow, that is so interesting. You'll have a lot of that coming up. I'm just saying, Scorpio, pay attention to signs, synchronicities, clairvoyant hits, knowing words that come up that's like, where did that come from? Words, phrases, or dreams. Okay, or take an intuitive class. Do something fun like that. A lot of activity in your crown chakra. And crown chakra, I like selenite for the crown. This is what this wand is. This is also a large piece of selenite from caves in Mexico. Excuse me. Or you can use quartz, or if you like, amethyst. But lots of activity going on there. Okay, I don't know if I want to pull a third one. It's almost like a third card doesn't want to come out, but we're going to pull it anyway. All right, well, the Six of Wands comes out. This is victory and success around an accomplishment around what you're doing. Accolades. See how the wreath for accomplishment, and he's on his horse and he feels very victorious. He feels like he's done a good job. He has done a good job, or she. These cards aren't really gender specific. It's just how the artist comes up with the particular painting or drawing. He's been through, not battle, but yeah, he's had, I'm looking at these two circles on his shoulder. He's really had to arm himself. Look at this covering his hand. and his helmet and the side of his face. Yeah, I mean, you really had to protect yourself some. But you're going to, in some form or fashion, feel victorious. Whatever it is, you're going to see victory and success. And I'm seeing a lot of green in this. I'm looking at the crystal. This is the crystal I'm looking in, by the way. And I'm looking over here under the light, and I'm seeing a lot of green. Green usually means to me 3 different things. Either money, healing, and that could be healing of physical body or finances, or it can mean very green lands, and usually it means like Ireland, Scotland, the Mediterranean. I don't know why, but it just does. So if for you the land is somewhere else in the world, that's a-okay. If it's Costa Rica or Uruguay or wherever it is, New Zealand, it doesn't matter. It's just these 3 things: money, healing, and or one of those beautiful lands. So you're receiving accolades and success around that. If it's your health, then your health is doing better. Yay. Finances, wow. An improvement there, and or some sort of achievement for helping a company with a financial goal, if I can spit that word out. It's interesting that came out a little bit wavering. So that could be that you felt a little insecure or unstable at times. But I do love the way this card presents itself. I do love these 2 women coming up together. That's awesome. Pay attention to the moon. Okay. All right. So I'm going to add up these 3 cards. And then Pentacles. The last several signs I've done have gotten a lot of swords. So I'm happy, kind of happy not to see swords in this reading. And look, there's another sort of new moon look. All right. And this, I don't know, a lot of circulars for you guys. Okay, so 4, 5, and 5. Let's see, right? 4 and 5 is 9, and 5 is 14. And 1 and 4 is 5. And 5 in numerology is feeling adventurous, like you want to explore more. And you're ready to seek new worlds. The 14 in traditional tarot, I could add that together, and here's the 5, the Hierophant again. 1 and 4 is 5. So we've been over that, but I'm going to look at the 14 for you, and that's the Temperance card. Temperance is the same as patience. And when you do this, it generates enthusiasm and support from coworkers. Some of you guys are good. You have good people skills, or you know how to work within a group and just be part of a team player. You may be a good organizer. You may be, it may be that again, your health is better, but it does feel like this patience or this temperance has been beneficial to you.